Hi and welcome to Creative Kids Art Boxes. I'm Kylie and this is our little makerspace area that I have in my home. So my son loves to sit over here and just get creative with whatever's around. Now what I'm going to show you today is what's inside one of our subscription boxes. We've got a couple at the moment. We've got an Epic which has 6 activities in it and a Jumbo which has 3 activities in it. Today we're showing you the Epic, this one here. So it can be personalised to have your child's name on it if you want to. Oops, show it that way. Sorry. So it can be personalised or not. That's up to you. You can give it as a gift. It's a subscription boxes come out once a month, at the first week of every month, and you don't know what's in them. It's just a bit of a random surprise. Generally, we're working on a theme. This one is on the Easter theme. So I'm going to open this one up, and we're going to have a look. I'll show you what's inside. Okay, so we'll just slide the ribbon off. Okay. So a little letter welcoming you to Creative Kids. Okay, so we'll open this up. Now try not to rip it too much, because you can also reuse everything in here later on. Love to recycle and see what you can make with it. So first thing we've got is a bits and bobs pack. I'll show you that. This has got some random items in it, and this one happens to have a little canvas. Let's take this out. So we've got a little 4x4 canvas, some muffin cupcake holders, a couple of glue sticks, some buttons, some crazy string, and some glue. So that's just something that's a little bit random that kids can make whatever they'd like with it. And then we've got how to make a plaster egg. So I'll take this one out. So we've got some instructions or suggestions, because we know not everyone likes to follow the instructions, especially little rugrats. They like to look at a picture and go for it. But if you want to give them a bit of a prompt, there's some instructions on here with great pictures. It's really easy to follow, simple steps. And we've also got up here for the parents a messiness and parent assistance rating. This one is a bit high on both. It uses plaster strips. So we've got some plaster cloths here. I won't open them at the moment because they do get very dusty. So this is something to do when you've got a splash mat down or you're outside. Now the box that this all came in will flat pack down, and that makes a really good splash mat. So you don't need to have one all the time, but you can just use the box. So in here we've got 4 30mm paints. The green one is glow in the dark. So that one looks really cool once you've finished your egg and it's painted at night. We have 3 paintbrushes, a couple of balloons. We always put a spare in because we know what people are like with balloons. So you blow it up, pop it in here, balance it on here, put the plaster strips on it, wait for it to dry, give it a good paint, and then you have an Easter egg. And here's one I prepared earlier. So here's a little Easter egg. See, it's quite tough. And I drew on it, I painted on it, and the green on here is the glow in the dark, so that will glow at night. Just move those over. Getting quite a selection here already of things. The next item in the box is an Easter bunny and basket. And this is just a cute little idea for the kids to make their own Easter bunny and a little basket. Again, some really easy to follow instructions. Paper gift bag. This makes the basket. What else have we got? Okay, we've got some kids PVA glue. We've got 50 mils, and you can use this on a range of the activities in the box. We have got some pens, some pipe cleaners for his whiskers, a couple of pom-poms, one for his nose, one for his tail, a self-adhesive little felt beetle. Beetle, I was trying to think what it was. You can either stick that on the bunny or on the packet, and a couple of really large googly eyes. Okay, and here's the one I prepared earlier. I'll show you this one. So your kids might be more creative than me, I don't know. I like to use a little bit of glitter glue because it doesn't make as much of a mess as the loose glue does. And his little whiskers are just popped through the back. He's glued onto the basket with his little hands. Now the little bunny, the cardboard for that is in the box here. It's just folded around the bottom, so you just need to give it a fold out, cut it out, and away you go and you can make your bunny. Move all that over, but wait, there's more. Okay, so an Easter bunny mask. Yeah, okay. So this one uses a paper mache mask, yeah, with the elastic on it. So it's good and it's tough. And some cotton wool, so you can stick that over the mask. And there's already holes in it to use the whiskers. I put 2 lots of colours in, so not everybody likes to be pink on their bunnies. Some, you know, my son doesn't like using pink, it's too girly apparently, but everyone likes to use whatever colour they'd like. Again, some instructions, very easy. Everything only has about 5 steps in it maximum because we want to keep it simple. 2 little pom-poms to match the whiskers, so whichever colour you like. And a couple of different colours of paper that you can use for the ears. Okay, what else have we got? We've got tissue paper Easter eggs. So that's just something a little bit cute and allows them just to use their fine motor skills again. Again, some instructions. And a whole lot of different colours of tissue paper. And 3 different squares to make the eggs out of. So they're just paper eggs. Stick the tissue paper on them. You can draw on them, design them, use the coloured paper side or the plain side, whichever you like. And crazy string to hang them all up. Some pegs to hang them when they dry. I like to hang them on a coat hanger because it's easy if it's inside. And okay, and here's some that I made earlier. So this one is just got all tissue paper on it, and I got the pattern side on that side. And these ones, I use some pens to colour in from the other activity kits, so you can reuse things and move them around. There's lots of leftovers as well, so that you can keep being crafty afterwards with all of this. Okay, and we have the last one here is a write your own book. I personally like to write and dabble in that and make up stories with my son. We like to make up stories and adventures. So he is starting to get into this and making up, now that he's learning to write, he's making his own stories. So this little write your own book, it has a title page, it's just got a cardboard cover, okay, just tied on the end, title page, and then it has all blank pages in here. It just has 6 blank pages and the end on the end. And your kids can, and there's some crayons in here as well, there's 8 crayons, but you've also got the glitter glue from the other activities, you've got the pens, you've got paint. So you can use a lot of the things across the different activities. It's not just what's in that one pack. And they can make up a story for themselves. You can help them. If they're not writing well yet, they can just draw pictures. And that's how my son started with it. We would just have different pictures on each page. He would just make up a story about it for me, and I would write some words down so that we could capture that memory. And that's really, I love that. That's really awesome. Then you have the tissue paper inside the box for whatever you want to use. You can use that on your Easter eggs as well if you'd like to. And I'll just quickly show you how this box folds down. So that just pops out, and you have a big mat. You can either use it the white side down or the underside. Use that as a splash mat while you're painting or using the plaster strips on the eggs. That's awesome for that. It can then be used, you can also decorate it. You can decorate the box and you can keep all your leftover bits of craft supplies in here. And there you go. Or you can put anything in it. My son likes to actually make them up into a treasure box, and he keeps treasure in there. So that's our Easter Epic box. So have a look on the website for more information, and drop me any queries if you've got any. Enjoy.